All right, turning to the weather now. We've got a lot to discuss. Aaron, we just saw some rain over there where Jason is in Somervell County, and a lot of red on the radar where you are.
We do have some storms starting to fire up. They're tapping into instability kind of south of I-20, and I do think just over the next hour or so we're really going to continue to see things ramping up and increasing as far as storm coverage is concerned. So just kind of taking a look right now from our storm chaser, Jason McLaughlin. He's looking at this one particular storm that does have a severe warning there, so you can see the clouds really building. He's been tracking the storm for really a couple of hours at this point, producing some large hail, some damaging wind gusts as well. And I do think the tornado threat is going up for some of these storms as well. So when we come out to first alert radar to give you an idea of what we're seeing right now, several warnings and a watch to talk about, and then we've got to get through the forecast into this evening. Now, what we've got going on right now with this storm in Eastland County, there's actually two different warnings. This first one for the northern half of the storm, it goes through 5 o'clock this evening. Storm moving to the east northeast at about 30 miles an hour, but it looks like that hail core may be a little farther to the south, kind of over Carbon right now. 65-mile-an-hour wind gusts and even larger hail possible, and this is likely over Carbon at the moment, but Gorman, you are in the warning, you're in the polygon warning, so you need to make sure that you're moving away from windows and doors right now. We see the most significant of the significant piece of this storm, I should say, just kind of tracking east of Carbon at this point. So it may pass just to the north of Gorman, but of course Gorman is going to see some of that heavy rain, a lot of lightning with this as well. And we're certainly watching inflow with this storm. It's a supercell, so rotation is ongoing. There is no tornado warning on it right now. Baseball size hail with this storm over Carbon right now. So we talked about the large hail being a huge concern for us, and we're seeing that right now. Gorman, we want you to move away from windows at this point. This is south of I-20, south of Eastland. Some larger hail could be possible even up towards 20 in Eastland, but the most significant threat with this severe thunderstorm warning right now is over Carbon and then tracking to the east at about 30 miles an hour. Now we have this next storm in Bosque and Hamilton County with a severe thunderstorm warning on here through 5:15. Now, I will say Meridian, want you to make sure that you're ready to seek shelter, at least away from the windows at this point. We had some reports of quarter-size hail kind of right along Highway 6 near Iredell. It looks like that hail core is likely just passing through Iredell right now, but getting a little more concerned about the tornado threat going up with the storm, and again watching that inflow near County Road 2480, likely going to pass closer to County Road 2160 with this storm. So anyone in Iredell, certainly you need to be away from windows at this point, as we do have this severe thunderstorm warning ongoing, but we'll be watching for the possibility of tornadic activity starting to increase here in the next hour or so, and Bosque and Hamilton County, Hill County under that tornado watch that has been issued through 10 o'clock this evening. Now, I want to talk about this severe threat kind of pushing south this afternoon and evening. So many of you woke up to heavy rain, some lightning and thunder earlier this morning, and it was ongoing throughout the morning and early afternoon hours. It's beneficial for us in North Texas. I know maybe not everyone wanted to see it this morning, but what it did is it cooled everything off. It stabilized the atmosphere, so that severe threat has pushed farther to the south. You can see the level 2 slight risk for parts of Johnson County, Ellis County, a little bit of Henderson County, Kaufman, Van Zandt County. But the level 3 enhanced risk has pushed into central Texas, and that's likely where this event may be as we go into the evening hours. We've got temperatures in the low 60s for everyone that kind of saw that rain, compared to the mid and upper 60s, and then where we have these cells kind of ongoing right now, Scott, those temperatures are in the 70s and 80s, so that's where we have to watch into tonight. Yeah, we really do need to keep our eyes on that. A new warning is coming out for Eastland County for possibly some tennis ball sized hail. We'll get that up here for you relatively soon.
just want to give you an update. What's happening in the upper levels? This upper level low is continuing to shift its way down towards the south and the east. So that on the southeast side is providing more of that instability over the area that's primed for that as we're going into the remainder of the evening hours. So the first alert futurecast is really picking up on the potential of those strong to severe storms pretty much near 20 and south. So as we go through the remainder of the evening hours, stay weather aware. That's why we're alerting you to this fact of these storms that are continuing to push their way down towards the south and southeast, 6 to 7 o'clock. But still, we might have a couple more to make their way into parts of the Metroplex. The severe parameters are further to the south, as Aaron just showed you, as that enhanced risk was moved as we went through the day today because of all of the rain over parts of the Metroplex. So it's continuing to slide its way down towards the southeast. Here we are 10 to near 11. The first alert futurecast picking up on the threat coming to an end, and then overnight tonight going into tomorrow. That's when we start to see the change on the way for us. Maybe some leftover rain and 69 degrees. But I want to point out, we're alerting you to the fact on Friday, another alert issued from the First Alert Weather Center for another chance of strong to possibly severe storms. We're going to be seeing that 80% chance going into Friday night, and then into Saturday, some leftover rain. So Saturday, rain chances around 60% and a high of only 66. Just wait then until Sunday. That's when we have sunny skies and 78 degrees and back into the low 80s going into next week. Ken and Karen.
All right. Thank you very much, Scott.